Thermionic converters. Thermionic energy conversion is another method of transforming heat into electricity, and it comprises a static device with a very hot emitter surface, typically at 1800 K, that boils electrons across a small space, about 0.5 millimeters, to a cooler collector surface, typically at 1000 K. This action essentially creates an electrical engine with the electrons as a working fluid. There are there are factors preventing this engine from achieving its ultimate efficiency of the Carnot cycle. Among them are radiant heat transfer between the hot emitter and the cool collector, phase charge effects between the plate, and energy losses to the environment. Much of the development programs aim to overcome these difficulties. The USA had a development program targeting a 120 kilowatt E-power level with lifetimes of 10,000-20,000 hours, limited by heat-induced effects on the materials. The program first tested converts in the reactor core, a thermionic reactor, but this program was terminated in 1970. Work undertaken since has addressed usage separate from the reactor, resulting in the more efficient use of both the reactor and the thermionic converter. Thermionic Thermionic bodies include fuel that is firstly surrounded by the emitter surface and secondly surrounded by the collector surface, with electrical connections at the bottom to connect to the next diode in series. A thermionic reactor does not contain fuel rods releasing heat to a coolant, but thermionic fuel elements (TFE) directly generating electricity. As with a typical reactor, the fuel is critical and is controlled by rotating control drums. The temperature the temperature of the hot emitter plate is in turn dependent upon the reactor power level. These thermionic fuel rods are packaged in series, much like torch batteries. Designs have been produced showing these TFEs to be about 2.5 centimeters in diameter and up to 40 centimeters long. Gulf General Atomics tested the thermionic test reactor employing carbide and oxide fuels between 1962 and 1973. Combinations of thermionic bodies, of thermionic diodes, and heat pipes similar to the SP-100. See section 4.1.1. Provide challenging, challenging development problems but offer great potential. This is another area of space research and development that can be beneficial to various ongoing international innovative reactor and fuel cycle research and development initiatives with terrestrial applications. See section 8.7. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next.